Princess Jellyfish series review. The episodes. Tsukimi's a 19-year-old girl who hides behind clunky glasses, shapeless sweatsuits and the door of her apartment house. She scrapes by in Tokyo under the pretense of being a graphic designer, but she's jobless, meek, mousy, and too geeky to be considered typical date material. But whether or not we like it, we do live in a world where some people judge on appearances. That is hammered home all the more forcefully when the characters of the Princess Jellyfish anime try and fail to attend a neighborhood redevelopment plan meeting. The house where they live is one of a whole batch that's being bought up and slated for demolition. Worse, the lady in charge of this operation, the ambitious and worldly Inari, is prepared to do just about anything to get the plan approved, up to and including sexual blackmail of the likes of the virginal shoe. Her uber-stylish attitude is bad enough, but it's her predatory, ruthless behavior that mark her as the real enemy. The character, Kuranosuke, responds to this situation by giving the whole group makeovers, another riotous scene, but capped off with a surprisingly serious subtext. He doesn't want to strong-arm them into becoming stylish, he just wants them to stand up for themselves, to ask for what's theirs, to sense their own strengths. And bit by bit they respond to this human tornado that's landed in their midst, to put into action one plan after another of progressively greater ambitions to save their way of life. There are a whole bevy of reasons to love this show, but the biggest and most obvious reason is that it is funny. Fall down, laugh out loud, roll on the floor funny, and in such a relatable way, too. The antics of the sisterhood are a big source of laughs. Chinese military classics Not Ma Ya, in particular, is the biggest scene-stealing character since Haruka blazed through FLCL on the back of her Vespa. On top of all that is Kuranosuke, whose scenes where he hams it up in front of his very embarrassed family are next to impossible to watch without bursting a lung. But the humor is another big reason to love this show. It's delivered in such a way that entertains and educates. Everyone in the show, from Kuranosuke through the sisterhood on down, is simply looking for a way to be happy, even if that comes at the cost of going against society's grain. The sisterhood aren't the only batch of freaks and misfits around, and they're far from being the least fulfilled people in the show. The English dub features two truly inspired performances. Josh Grell, who up until this role normally did supporting characters, voices Kuranosuke in both his male and female incarnations. Even better is Monica Rial as Ma Ya, in a performance so gleefully unhinged that she easily becomes a memorable highlight.